Hey, Gang Spada coming at you, and today we are taking a look at Transformers Generations Thunderwing. Picked this guy up off of KO Toys. Now, as you can see, Thunderwing is in his jet mode. This is where I'm going to start the review, and I have to say I am really liking this jet mode. It's a very nice throwback to his Gen 1 jet mode. It looks... if the Gen 1 was an actual plane or a little better plane and not a pretender, I think it would look a lot like this. As you can see, he does have a strange robot kibble mass underneath, which is unfortunate, but given the way this thing transforms and given the way the robot mode is, it's kind of unavoidable. I wish there was a way that they could have hidden the robot arms a little bit better, but oh well. He does have two cannons in this mode, as you can see, and they are really, really nice, and we'll talk about them in a little bit. But I wanted to talk to you about one little thing that is absolutely freaking awesome about this figure. You remember in the G1 figure, there was, you had the big section of the Pretender that transformed, and then you had the little robot inside that transformed and hooked onto the plane. Well, Hasbro and Takara have gone and added that into this figure. This little bit of the nose cone pops off and forms a drone. A little drone with guns. It's freaking awesome. Which makes me wonder, is this piece actually Thunderwing, and this is just his shell or interface plane unit thingy? So he's got this little drone, and it looks great. I love this. I love the fact that he has this little drone. It's got its own jet engine here, and it flies around. It really looks very reminiscent of Skeets from Booster Gold, if you're a comic book fan. But I think this is so cool. So in robot mode, he's got this little thing flying around shooting at people. It's absolutely an awesome, awesome nod to the Gen 1 mold. So we'll go ahead and reattach that sucker. And before you ask, no, the guns cannot attach underneath to the front. I've tried. It would be awesome if they could, but they don't. So let's go ahead and get him transformed. Transformation is actually pretty simple. And I say simple, but it's very, very satisfying. To start off with, we're going to reach under the plane and actually flip out the entire fuselage. Now you'll notice you kind of have to unpeg what will be the legs first and lean them forward, and then you'll be able to flip this whole section up. You come into the plane's fuselage and you'll fold out the legs and straighten them out. And then you'll bring that section you flipped up all the way down. Take the front part just underneath the nose cone and fold that down to form the chest, thus revealing the robot head. Fold out the feet. Now the feet actually don't fold out flat, and I'll get into that in a little bit. Next, for the backpack. First thing you're going to do is come back here and actually split the solid wing on both sides out like that, so they look kind of like the plane from G.I. Joe. Grab the nose cone and turn it so it's facing just straight down. You grab the wings, fold the tail wings down, flip the entire back of the plane up to form the backpack, and then take the nose cone and flip that back over the backpack. And then, of course, fold out the feet. And here we have Thunderwing. I absolutely adore this figure. I'm so happy I picked him up. His range of motion and posability is phenomenal. Oh, whoops, forgot to take the shoulder guns and pose them such like they're at angles as in G1. His arm posability is a little bit limited due to the backpack and to the arm shoulders, but they have pretty much a full range of motion except for front and back. Full elbow joints, wrists spin, legs fully posable, very nice. Head and face are very well detailed. Nice face, fantastic light piping. If you get the light piping right, his eyes glow bright orange red. It's wonderful. His head is actually on an angle, So if you turn his head, he kind of looks like a cat, kind of turning their head at you. Now, you would think with this giant backpack that he would be top-heavy, and I am here to tell you, he is not top-heavy in the least. I don't know how they did it. These nice wide feet, which actually aren't flat, you can't flatten the feet out. It sits with kind of like this. It actually stabilizes the figure immensely, so you could get off some really nice poses. And it's just really, really nice. Now the guns, they're single guns, but something else that's also very cool about them, see these pegs here? There are holes on the underside of each gun. So the guns combine. I think the Gen 1 figure's guns combined as well. So you can have him holding both guns. I have yet to be able to really do it all that well. Oh, damn it. Anyway, so here we go. You've got yourself a really nicely posable figure. I just can't believe how not top-heavy he is. The transformation is rather simple, but it's the kind that's so satisfying. I mean, ever since I got this thing in the mail this morning, I've been transforming him left and right. His posability is nice. I wish the arms were a little more posable, but you know what? I can deal. This is a figure that, when you see it in stores, you have to pick this guy up. He's got so many nods to his Gen 1 version. His transformation is great. His robot mode looks fantastic. And he's just awesome. Now, Hasbro, I have a request. Hasbro Takara, what I want from you. This guy is great. He's fantastic. He's a great deluxe figure. What I want from you, Hasbro Takara, give me a Thunderwing from the Stormbringer comics. Give me an Ultra Class figure that has a plane mode, a robot mode, and then that gargantuan pretender mess you F up mode. That's what I want. But you know what? For right now, I'm really happy I got this guy, and I think you will be too.